Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here, and today I am doing a very cool unboxing. It's for an art piece. I almost showed my freaking address. I really should have cut this off, I forgot. An art piece from iam8bit, purveyors of such awesomeness as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time soundtrack, which is amazing. It's sold out, so sorry if you don't have that, and that's the first time you heard about it. It's really good though. But they released a something print. I forgot what it's called. I'd never even heard of it before. Like a Geely. It's got some C's and some G's or some other letters in it. I don't remember. I'm gonna put on these fancy gloves that I got from my Soundwave back there. There you go. Yeah, that's Soundwave. Just because it's like the first real art print that I got. These gloves that don't even fit my effing fingers, like Michael Jackson. So I'm excited for this. It was a limited edition run. It was, I think it's like it was like $100 for this print. So that's why I'm also getting like extra fancy with it. I literally only use these gloves for Soundwave, and even then I was like, eh. But for this, I'm like, I don't want to put my greasy fingerprints on it. So it is, I want to say, is it like 6? All right there. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. It should be okay. We shall see. There's some. Oh crap! There is a staple there. There we go. Well, I knew there was something else in there. That's just the receipt, though. So, iam8bit. This is actually the second sticker that I got from them. So, I got another one with some record that I ended up getting. I don't know. Obviously, I love Ninja Turtles. Got my Turtles in Time. Favorite Super Nintendo game. It was an interesting little thing for me going through this. Let me get my kunai. Deciding whether or not I wanted to get this, because like I don't really buy art prints like that. So I was super cautious about it. I'm going to be very careful with this. I don't want to peel it. Oh, actually, that's like super. This looks super easy to peel off. I could just peel it. So I was thinking, I was like, I don't know if I want it. I love me some Ninja Turtles. It's a really unique piece. Not just because it's limited edition, but just the fact that it's like 16 by 30. I forgot the dimensions. I'm being totally honest. I'll throw the numbers up there, but it's a super long piece. Here we go. It's a super long piece, and it has so much stuff on it. It's in the style of Turtles in Time, or just the arcade in general, technically. And I was just like, man, I love me some Ninja Turtles, and it's really hard not to want to have this thing. Okay, it's super cool. Let me get my gloves back on. I have 388 out of 450. So there are 450 pieces of this thing. The artist, I can't read that. I'm not gonna lie, I can't even read that junk. I'll put his name up. This is the artist. There you go. That's the type of stuff you get with it. Oh, that looks amazing. So these prints, whatever they're called, they last for a super long time. It's something like, they can last for like 200 years or something insanely ridiculous. It actually feels thick, even though it's thin. I would assume that's because of the actual print of the paper. And I feel so weird having these gloves on, but at the same time, I'm like, this is like one of the few times where I'm like, yeah, gloves. Oh, there's Baxter Stockman, my favorite Baxter Stockman. Let me do this the right way. There's so much stuff on here. There's Baxter Stockman, Turtles in Time. I have that figure on pre-order actually, and I was gonna have this in the background, but I put the record out. But this is my Loot Crate Turtles in Time figure. It glows in the dark. I don't know. There it is. All right, it's standing. This thing is crazy. There's so much stuff on here. There's a million references. It's stuff from Turtles in Time. There's stuff from the arcade. There's like, I mean, who knows how many combinations of the Turtles. There's probably like 24 sets of the Turtles in this art piece. And I'll be going over this so you guys will see some better images of it. But this is really cool. We got the Turtle Van. We got Donnie eating some pizza. We got the Turtles high-fiving. April like backhanded somebody with a camera that has to physically hurt. I really hope that's a move from the new Ninja Turtles game, because I'm very excited for that. Shredder's Revenge. I'm so excited for that. You guys should really check out my reaction to that trailer, because I actually did it with my 4-month-old daughter, and she seemed interested. It had lots of colors. She was staring at it. So, you know, obviously I was super amped. I'm very excited for that. So I can't wait for that to come out. So if you guys are interested, that will be at the end of this. It'll be one of my little title card videos you guys can check out. Also, this hat I got from Loot Crate just like that, so if you guys are interested, you can also check out my Ninja Turtles Loot Crate unboxing, the Series 1 Loot Crate. Ooh, that's a cool one. We got, like Ronin Wrath right there, standing over the critter sign. I have no idea how well this shows up, but I guess that's the point of me doing the B-roll. B-roll. So I don't have a frame for this just yet. I actually forgot to get one. I looked it up like once, and I was like, oh, I want to make sure I get like a really good one, and not something super cheap. Oh, that's cool. You can see like iam8bit on the little freeway at the top here. There's like a little sign that's like slightly cut off, but it says iam8bit. So that's kind of cool. We got TCRI. We got Bebop and Rocksteady. Bebop and Rocksteady again. They're probably in here like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, there's Pirate. Where are they both there? Just Pirate, Bebop for that one. We got the classic, like my favorite move ever. I think the best move ever. The dude flying into the screen. This is the coolest thing ever. Whenever Ninja Turtles happens and they reference that, it's like my favorite thing. I like lose my mind. Because they did it, not only, of course, Shredder's Revenge, so the new trailer came out, that was like the end thing, and they threw the foot member towards the screen and it like shattered and stuff, but they also did it in one of my favorite movies, Batman vs. the Ninja Turtles. That movie is so good. If you have not seen it, I'm telling you, you are missing out. Like, it is just, it's absolutely ridiculous and absolutely perfect. The whole way through, it's unbelievable. And they do a couple of references, one of which being they fight one of the Foot Clan members, and I think it was Mikey actually, and he flipped the dude and he threw him at the screen, and I lost my mind. I was like, that was Turtles in Time. Like, I was losing my mind watching that movie. So this is amazing. I love this. Oh, there's Bebop again. I'm pretty sure that's Shredder being knocked off the rooftop from the first movie. And, oh, yeah, well, yes, it definitely is, because Casey is down at the bottom and he's at the trash compactor, so that's exactly what that is. So that's cool. We got Raph in the trench coat. There's this random blonde woman who must appear in something that I'm not familiar with. We got, I want to say that's Razar at the end there. Not 100% sure. I always forget who's Toka and who's Razar. I'm not like 100% familiar with the characters as it pertains to the movie. Or even the game, because it's been a minute, so I always forget which one is which. Oh, there's Pirate Rocksteady right there. He's on a different part of the bridge. But this is really cool. I'm very happy with this. Now I just need to find a frame. We got the Turtles dancing with like Foot Clan members surrounding them. They're getting beat up, dodging rockets. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, so this just became my new favorite thing. I did not know he was in this. I didn't notice this when I looked at it. Usagi Yojimbo, right there. That's the best. That's the best reference in this whole thing. I don't think anything is gonna top that, because I had no idea he was in there. I didn't see that when I was looking at it before. I totally missed that. So that's super cool. I'm very happy about that. I was just looking up those comics. I was like, man, I haven't read those comics. I know the character. I of course know him mostly because of the Turtles, but I know that it's its own comic. And I was just looking that up last night. Like, man, I should really buy those comics and like catch up on that series and start the series, admittedly. So that's awesome. That's funny. I was just looking at him last night and I'm like, Usagi Yojimbo. That's cool. I'm very happy that that's in there. That's super random, but I'm very happy that that's in there. So that was nice. Taking my boy Donnie through some glass. They got the Konami sign in there. They have the actual poster for Critters. Was that in the first movie or something that I don't remember, where they talk about Critters a bunch? I don't remember that. I don't remember Critters being like tied to the Turtles in any way. If I'm being totally honest, I don't recall that. I'm sure that's in there somewhere. We got Krang, Ooze, April, and man, this makes me want pizza. The Turtles are actually playing the Turtles arcade, which is amazing. They're doing the Cowabunga jump. They put a piece of pizza on top of Master Splinter. Mikey kicked the training bag and it knocked Donnie backwards. All of this is amazing, and I'm super happy I got this. Oh, just so much stuff in this. I'm very excited to kind of go through the rest of this and check it all out, but I just wanted to do this little unboxing for it, get some B-roll, check it out. Super happy I found Usagi Yojimbo on there. That was cool. That's actually not, I just found that out last night too. Usagi Yojimbo is not his name. I thought that was his name, and his name is it's something else. Usagi is his first name, but it's like Usagi something else. I think it starts with an M. I can't remember. Or maybe Usagi is his last name. I can't remember, but I always thought his name was Usagi Yojimbo. I thought like that was his name, and it's not. Usagi is his name, which Usagi means moon as well as rabbit, so that's why his name is Usagi. But I forgot what, it was either his first or last name, but I was like, that blew my mind. This whole time I was like, I just assumed the title of the comic was his actual name. Like, I don't know where the Yojimbo part comes from. So that kind of shocked me. It's like a couple of chubby Foot Clan members on these motorcycles. I would assume these are from different arcade games that I'm not familiar with, like the other ones that led to Turtles in Time 1, the SNES. But kind of stocky built dudes on these motorcycles. But this is cool. I'm very happy that I got this. There's a little shot here of Mikey that he just looks so freaked out. It actually reminds me of like those really messed up comics where Raph got his face burnt off, and it was a real effed up comic. Like Donnie lost a hand. Or maybe that was Leah. They just got effed up. It was real gross. Like Donnie got turned into a robot. Like his whole body got like crushed and messed up, and he got turned into a robot. Raphael got his face melted off. Leo lost a hand. I think Mikey was the only person that kind of came out of it okay, and it was super effed up. I think eventually Raph's face came back, and somehow they ended up getting Donnie's body back. And there's some weird stuff that leads in, that allows for everything to kind of go back to status quo, and everything kind of turns out okay a little bit, but fairly gruesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look at it. It's on YouTube. Like, there's someone who went through the comics on YouTube, and it's just wild. It's really wild. It's a wild comic. But this is really cool. I was gonna say, if you didn't pick it up, I guess that's it. If you didn't pick it up, that's really about it. This is very nice. I'm sure that says 2021. Okay, that's cool. I'm assuming that's the dude's name. I'm seeing like Bert and then something. But this is cool. I'm definitely happy that I got this. Mikey shooting a pizza launcher. That's very cool. There's so much. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of things in this. But I love the details, and like, it just looks so good. I don't buy art, so I'm happy with this purchase. Ooh. Now I just have to find a very wide frame for this really cool piece. I actually like looking at it, just having the light on it where I can actually like see through the whole thing. It's actually very cool. It's really nice to look at. And the sticker on the back, I guess I could have showed you guys that one. Ooh. I'm gonna be super careful with this. So there's the sticker. Hopefully that's like somewhat centered. Like, the wrapping is covering up my phone, so I have no idea how off center I really am. But there you guys go. If that even shows up well enough. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show this off. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy back up. Oh, I have to show this off for sure. So they have two streets, and they pay respects. Right there, Eastman and Laird, obviously the creators of the Turtles. I assume anyone watching this knows that, but just in case you didn't know, Eastman and Laird, those are the creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, currently doing an amazing run on The Last Ronin. By the way, you can check out my reviews for that as well. I'm very excited for 3. We only got 3 more to go. 3, 4, and 5, and I cannot wait to see what they do with this freaking series. Like, it's amazing so far, and it's only been 2 issues, but I love it so much. So I'm very excited for 3 to come out. It's kind of sad reading it because we kind of know certain elements of the story, but it's really interesting to find out how it goes down. But I'm loving it so far. I love that. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy back up. If you guys have any comments, questions, or anything like that, definitely put it down in the comment section below. I would love to know what you guys think about this. If you didn't even know it existed, what are your thoughts on seeing it for the first time? I might, do a couple little bits of extra B-roll just so you guys can see a few more random things, because I'm not sure how many people are really gonna end up making YouTube videos about this. So hopefully, I throw in enough detail for you guys to get a good look at it. But I love the piece. Like I said, I don't really buy art pieces like that. Like, the most I have is my disc plate. I finally bought like technically a third one that's coming in, and those are just metal pieces. I typically don't buy like big art prints, and this being, of course, paper, and that that's metallic, so that's like I could drop it and stuff. The only thing that would really happen is it'll get scratched up, but most likely it'll scratch other things up because it's a big metallic sheet. So for this, it's like classic art in a sense, where it's just like, oh crap, it's just a big piece of paper. So I gotta be extra careful. I have to buy a frame for this, so I'm gonna look one up. I think I want to do a black frame. It would be amazing if I could find a custom frame that was like Ninja Turtles green. That would be pretty cool. I might do that. I might look into that and just, maybe not have it say Ninja Turtles, but if I can find one that's like a good Turtles green, maybe I'll do that, just because it'll fit so well and just be like, a green border, and then, you got the Turtles on the inside. It's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. I guess I don't need to do that. But that is it for the video. If you guys have any comments or questions or anything like that, definitely put them down in the comment section below. If you pick this up, I would love to know what number you happen to get. For me, I'm not like super crazy about numbers or anything like that. It would, of course, if it was like number 1, that would be insane because that's always like the coolest thing. Or if it was even like the very last one, that would have been super cool too. For me to have like, what was it, 338, I believe? 388. This is like, okay, that's cool. You know, if it was 420 out of 450, I would have loved that too. That would have been, that probably would have been my favorite one. Either that or 69. But that's about it. Those would be like my big numbers, I guess, if I had to choose. But I'm really happy with this. I'm gonna have to roll this bad boy back up. I'm gonna stick it back in the tube, and it will sit pristinely in there until I get myself a really good frame for it. No, 36 by 12. 36 by 12. I don't know. I put the numbers up. I'm really trying to remember what it was, but I can't. I suck at that. But either way, I'm happy with it. I think it looks really good. Hopefully I don't screw this up and it does last for like 100 years or something like that. It's insane how long it really lasts for, and who knows, you know, maybe I'll die off and my kids will be like, all right, let's get rid of this, you know, dad's nerd crap. And that's fair. I don't think my girls are gonna like the Ninja Turtles as much. Like, they're not gonna be walking around wearing like Invader Zim Ninja Turtle mashup t-shirts. I doubt my daughters are gonna do that, so hopefully it'll be worth something for them, or they can keep it. Maybe they'll like the turtles. Maybe I'll convince them somehow. I don't know yet. But as far as I'm concerned, this is fantastic. Super happy that iam8bit ended up putting this out. I'm gonna put a link in the description to the actual artist because he does have a website for some other prints for, you know, some stuff was sold out, but I saw some older things that he did for Ninja Turtles and some other games, and some I think were still in sale, but all his art looked really cool, and especially like the nerdy stuff was where I was most interested. But I'll put a link in the description to his actual website so you guys can check that out for sure, and then, you know, maybe you'll pick up a cool art piece yourself. If not, you just see some cool stuff that he either used to sell or that he's currently selling, and maybe you'll know somebody that could pick up a cool nerdy piece like I just did. So thanks for checking this out. Like I said, if you guys have any comments, please put them down in the comment section below. And of course, thanks for watching.